Happy Valentine. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of breathing and standing in what we call tadasana. So we're standing today. We're not starting to sit and meditate, but we're going to start standing. Sometimes we do that. So notice why, how, and how it feels to not do the cross-legged seated and stand in tadasana, and feel that you can almost see if you close your eyes, if not, just slow the looking and the observing and the labeling and the analyzing, and just soften your gaze into some point of focus. And you can, okay, maybe close your eyes if you feel safe. If you want to sit and do this, also please do that. But typically we don't lock back the knees. We feel that we are a little bit soft on the legs, and feel the pelvis almost like the tailbone dropping, the shoulders back. So feel that you could stay here, right? Feeling the balance on both legs. So you're not leaning more one to the other. And just take a few moments breathing, being and breathing and breathing and being and staying and noticing how we feel today, observing the heart, the breath, the thoughts, sort of like checking in why we're coming to our class, to our session together, what we need, what we want from our session, or maybe just get an inspiration. We don't have to have actually something. You can maybe find that at the end of the practice, you feel inspiration, you feel better with yourself, and that's what we want. In the end, we all want care and love and health. And today is Valentine's, so self-love, self-care. Nobody cares for us except more us that know ourselves more than anybody. Taking care of yourself, your body, feeling how you're almost allowing the breath to heal you and nurture, and feel that the breath travels just easier just by doing that and one thing only. And let's take, as if we were together, two inhales and exhales, as if we're really breathing as one together, in and out. Feel like the breath comes only through the nose and out the nose, in and gently out. So we're going to start gently moving just a little bit. We're going to just start with a easy, well, not easy, but do the easiest that you can, a lateral stretch. So first, we're going to allow your arms to open, gather all the energy around you, and find your hands meet at the top, and then draw the hands back. It's easy to heart center. And then we'll do that two more times. Notice I'm going really slow, gathering energy, almost like you're lifting a beautiful ball of energy, and you have it at the top. You bring your hands together. Maybe they meet, maybe they don't. And allow the hands to slowly, slowly come in the front of your sternum. And this is number 3. We're going to stay here. You're going to stay with your hands high. So this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. Whatever you're doing, and just keeping as long as you can. So I can really lengthen here, but you do the best you can. And just go to your right and come to center and go to your left. And the next time you go to your right, just bring the hand just halfway, shoulder height, shoulder height. And then the top hand, I guess it would be your left hand, just bring it over towards your ear, the top of your ear, and then see if you can bring your head over to your arm, and then lower the hand a little lower in diagonal. And let's come up, bring the hand up, bring both arms up, bring the head back to neutral, and bring the hands back to the center. So a little bit of gentle stretch on your neck. Up again, inhaling, reaching, okay? Other hand goes down halfway, just shoulder height. Then the top hand just gonna go towards this ear, on the top of your ear, the side of your head, and then tip it over so you're like leaning onto your arm, inside your arm, and then your arm lowers and increases that shoulder stretch. The arm can go lower or stay where it is, reach away, and then start relaxing. Lift the arm up again, both arms high, and back to hands to the heart. From here, release your hands, interlace your fingers. I'll go in the white part of my room, and then see if you can either bring your hands on your low back. Let's do that first and just, massage here, that low back, kidney area, massage. Maybe circles here. It always feels really good here. And by the way, you're now really opening the front of your shoulders by just bringing your elbows back. Now see if you can interlace, if you can. If not, get a strap. You can get a strap and lift your arms with a strap, or interlacing your arms so you lengthen and maybe you gaze a little higher. So don't bring your head all the way up, just a little in front, a little higher. So you extend the front of your body, almost feel like you're not lifting your head, you're lifting your rib cage. You're lifting your rib cage. So lift your rib cage, and that will allow your head to lift a little bit, and you reach your arms behind. And then release that, okay? Just shake your shoulders, shake it all out. And then from here, go to an easy squat, easy chair pose. So if you want to also put a block here, would be great to notice that you engage your inner legs. So if you want to have a block, if you don't have a block, that's okay. So just feel the engagement with the block. Could be higher, right? Or key a little bit lower. Even here, it's great. So allow your legs to be engaged. Okay, and then before we go to the chair, just squeeze the block and relax the legs. So feel like you're energized and squeeze. Notice, nobody's going to notice, only you feel, right? And then relax it, and then squeeze, hold that, and start going down. Your knees go forward straight. Your body goes down like down a vertical line down. The knees go forward, and then bring your arms in any position high. So we'll use this one as a little bit of like a heart opening, since today is a heart day, okay? And you can also bring the hands to the heart, or you can bring your hands this way or higher. So squeeze the block, squeeze the block, squeeze the block. Stay another breath in here. And then when you rise up, please stay with your hands. Stay reaching the heavens, and try squeezing the block a little bit, and then see if you can maintain that and lift on your balls of your feet. It really helps, really helps, really helps. Get a little taller, little the shakes, notice the shakes. Bring the heels down, bring the hands back to center. Awesome. Ain't that good? All right, so hold the block. And then we're gonna use the block here, like in front. Like if you have two blocks, even better. It's kind of fun. So we're just gonna have your hands like that, holding the block, maybe this way, like that. You see, it's hard to see with the background. So we're just gonna have your hands forward. You're gonna bring one elbow back. You can do this without anything. You can do this like a little arch, right? Okay, you're gonna just bring one elbow back and one is forward, and you're gonna shake and switch. So one arm forward with a block, one elbow back to the block. Okay, and see if your arm is forward. So I'm just showing you, and it looks like that. But just see if you have them one forward, one elbow goes straight back. And then one more. Really work on the core, right? Feet on the floor, feet placed down, one more. And then both arms open and together. Awesome. All right, so we'll just a little bit warmed up. Wherever you are, you're gonna roll in a way that you feel it's good to you. You can swan dive, you can take it in pieces. You can also feel like you're gonna, this is kind of fun. If you wanna follow me, you can go down anywhere you want and find your blocks at the top, at the bottom, or just bounce your legs a little bit, drop your head a little bit, round your shoulders, and almost feel like your weight is being pulled by the earth. So you're being pulled and you're rounding and softening and getting heavy. Your hands are really floppy and lazy and heavy. You bend your legs a lot and you get yourself lowering down. Otherwise, you can also swan dive down. So you come to your first forward bending. The hands can be on the blocks, on the floor. Don't force anything. And this is your first forward bending here, rounding your shoulders. You can also be a little bit more organic if you want to, just kind of swaying your arms around your legs. You can also bend a lot more than usual. You can also just allow yourself to fall forward. Head is heavy and just feel this upside down moment onto yourself. Feel the feet. Close your eyes if you want. And the arms can be in the elbows, and the arms can be around your legs in the back, or the arms can remain heavy with the palms facing up, either on blocks or floor or fingertips. So we're just allowing yourself another moment here to let your dropping of your head, the weight of your head, traction your shoulders, relax your shoulders. You can even roll your shoulders a couple times. You're just gonna slowly come, make your way back on the floor. Take your time. So I don't even see if I can see myself. Yes. Just gonna lower the screen. Hopefully you're at some part of your mat where you can slowly come onto all fours. One knee down, so you can bring one knee down, other knee down. All right, and we're gonna just find our tabletop. So feel your hands. And then I'm gonna just have your hands facing away. So turning the finger to the edges of your mat and the wrists face each other like that, right? And you're gonna go a little side to side. So a little different, stretching the inner elbows, the wrists, the fingertips, and maybe make some circles here so you have your hands even closer to your knees. Go the other way or side to side. Very good. And just shake your hands. See if you now have the hands face, the fingertips face, they're upside down, so the palm is up, and they face the fingertips to the knees, and then other, just elbows bent and come on up. One more. All right, and then allow yourself to just place your hands, each one, feel the hands, knees under your hips, so walk it back a little bit if they were close enough. All right, and then from here, just feeling the hands and the knees, the alignment and the core, you're gonna reach your right leg back. So 2 hands, 1 knee, and 1 stretch, 1 extension of the right leg with the toes maybe pointing down. Just feel that, that moment, okay? And then you're going to slowly bring the leg, maybe touch down, or from here, allow it to open. So you can touch and open, or you can, from that lift, open up, okay? So allow yourself to come to set up for gate. So the leg is out in a line with the knee. So from the back, open it, breathe here, and walk your hands under with blocks, coming up to gate pose. One knee down, one leg out, toes are facing the front, arms open. Breathe here. So your hips are back, bring them forward. You can even bring your hands in the back and kind of like press them a little bit forward. You can do that. And then the hand towards the leg, bring it down on the leg, a little bit of side stretch again. And breathe here. Take a breath, open the rib cage here, and feel that you're lifting up and grounding down. Awesome. Release it, look down. Now bring your hands slowly to the earth. And you're gonna walk the right leg to the front. So you're gonna walk it and either walk it in and step it forward, bring it back behind you and step the right foot forward. The same leg that was out for gate, you're gonna bring the right leg forward. We're gonna come up and stay a couple of moments here in this low lunge. So I have both hands on the top and just gonna feel the lower on the knee. You can really put a couple of padding or a blanket under and just breathe here and feel, right, your adjustment, your balancing. One knee's down. Again, the tail is pointing down. Your torso is right in the middle of your legs and your head is reaching up to the sky. So from here, okay, my right leg is the one forward, and I'm going to bring my left hand on my hips, on my rib cage. Okay, and I'm going to try a little bit of a side bending, holding my rib cage and opening. So same arm, same leg forward, right arm up. The left hand goes on the rib cage and allow yourself to, again, side stretch with the lunge. Breathe here. Breathe, 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 breathe. Open, open, open. Maybe look up. Careful, careful. And then come on up, inhale. And then your hand on the rib cage, just lower it to the side on the knee. So it's almost there, right? On the leg. And then take a twist here. The other arm goes back. Beautiful. And then bring the back hand forward. Let's bring both hands high. Normal, more classic lunge with the arms up. Again, it can be cactus or wide. See if you can reach a little forward. And then we're just going to release it. Hands to blocks, hands to floor. We're going to take a little bit of rest here in between as we sit back. So take a child's pose. We haven't really taken a child's pose. So just relax either with a couple of blocks between heels and buttocks, or maybe a block here under your forehead. If you cannot sit all the way to the buttocks on the feet, on the heels, just find something, can blanket between the space of the calf muscles and the part of your low back, on calf muscles and thighs. Just take a moment. This is child's pose. It can be with knees together. It can be with knees apart. And just soften here, soften shoulders, face, belly. Allow yourself to feel the breath here in a moment of like introspection and just kind of saying hello, hello to breath here. You can also sway a little bit, just relax your face, eyebrows and eyes. All right, come back up and slowly make your way to hands and knees. Instead of doing that side to side, hands normally facing the front, just do a normalized, nice and slow cats and cows on your own. And feel today, as is a commercial thing, Valentine's, feel that you move your heart, right? You move your heart back, you move your heart forward. Allow to maybe feel the movement, the extension and the flexion coming from the heart. Really rounding, head heavy, arching like a cow, feeling your tail, feeling your heart. And a couple more on your own. Just feel this one a little different than other times, really feeling your arm strength, your tail, your shoulders, all the parts of your spine. Yeah, and if you want, I can see some of you, like if you want to bend your elbows, you can bend your elbows, right? Bend your elbows side to side, anything at all. I'm going to try to do the same thing on the other side. So both hands down, engage that core, like in your mind, see that you're really using the core. Sometimes we forget. So use the core and extend the left leg out behind you with the toes facing down. Activate the glutes, both hands super strong like pillars, and your gaze slightly to the front of your mat. So you either bring your toe back and slide it to the top, to the floor and slide it, or from here, open the leg out for gate. Prepare, get preparation for gate. Okay, bring your hands at the way forward, bring it back in. Allow yourself to come up onto the knees, onto one knee and one leg out. So again, if your tail is back, just bring your hands a little bit on your low back and just encourage the hips to go forward. So it's not, sometimes the buttocks are there. So just lift, shoulders align, arms open, reach the sides of your room, and then one arm up and then other hand to the side of your leg. Feel that side stretch, Varigasana gate shape. And breathe. And lengthen. All right, bring your hands out. Slowly find the floor, okay? And then that leg is going to either walk into the front or maybe back behind and walk it, step it, help it. Remember, you can always use our friends here on the blocks to step the left foot forward. So take a moment here, right here, second side. Okay, I'm having my both hands right on my top leg and just feel what's happening. Like if you're like rounding, just lift. See that you dig down with your front heel, scissor your legs towards each other, engage your core here. Even if you don't need it, engage it. That's how we make our core strong all the time. Think of your circle, this belt that is the core. So the left hand is going to go on the up and the right hand is going to go on the rib cage, on the side of your rib cage. Just hold it. And then as you do the side stretch, you feel your rib cage open, right? The rib cage, breathe through your hand, breathe here. You're still trying to hold the lunge here. And then come on up, slide the hand from the rib cage to the side of your leg, to the middle, or behind the knee, or next to the knee, and then open up the arm to the side. Breathe. So a little bit of twist, a little variation, but use the hand and the leg against each other. Reach your fingers back behind, open all the collarbone, and then slowly bring the back hand up and both arms up. And then see if you have a little more room, you can slide forward, you can sink forward. If you don't have, stay up and feel that. Tailbone engaged, almost like pushing down, hips are forward, scissor your legs, and engage your core here too. Lower your hands gently, okay? And this time, we're gonna do our first downward dog, okay? So go back from that to the floor, to the blocks, step back and prepare for your dog. So a little bit forward with your hands, tuck your toes, lift your tail, lift your Buttocks up, hips are up, and bend and straighten, bend and straighten. You're powerful. You're hugging your arms in, hugging to your ears, to your head, and feel this extension of your spine from the fingertips to the tail. Bending the legs is quite perfectly just to start really waking up the calf muscles and the hamstrings as you press your hands, push to the earth. Stay a couple moments here, really feeling the strength, the muscle, the thighs. Engage the core here too. Engage the core in the dog. Really hug your elbows and arms in and breathe. We'll take a plank, just one. Feel the strength. Back to dog. Okay, that was our little strengthening moment here. And then you're going to come down and rest your wrist and rest your arms and just come to that child's pose where we kind of recover. And you can bring your elbows down and your forearms down. You can walk them a little forward. Bring your hands to prayer and take a little shoulder stretch as you bring your namaste hands to pointing up or even to the neck, to the nape of your neck. This is optional. You can also just have your hands under, rest your forehead, or shoulder stretch. So again, a moment of pausing, of breathing, of setting or resetting here things that are feeling a little bit tight or tense, to recover, to relax and release any tension from that lunge and twist. All right, so we're going to try to take a little bit of a yogic squat from here. I know it's not easy. I know it's hard on the knees. I know it's hard on the tail, but try to do the best you can so you can kind of prepare the block, tuck your toes in the back, and you can even stay here as a prop, just having the toes under. You can start lifting your knees, working up onto your toes, and then eventually maybe walking your feet a little wider. Okay, so toes out a little bit, and you put one block or you put two blocks. You take your yogic squat. You can certainly stay here for a moment. Oh, that feels so good. My back is a little sore from I had to pull a tree out that killed my back. Anyway, this is okay. This is okay. Just press, push, press, dig. Head is up, chest is up, hands at heart, and do the best version. And then from here, we're just gonna relax, hands to the blocks or to the earth as we lift your feet, lift your heels, and parallel your feet. And we're gonna slowly from the back here, right? You're in the back from that squat, come on up. And then you're gonna walk the right, turn the left foot out from here, left foot out, and step your right foot forward. Okay, so we set up a little bit, bending the front leg and back leg is straight, coming up to warrior one, Vira one. So coming up again, and then we'll go down. We'll do just a couple of little flows here. Left foot is back, right foot is forward. Okay, so if you can see, my legs are not in a straight line, they're wide. Right foot more open, left toes turning out, bending as much as you can into the front leg. Okay, you're gonna do eagle arms with Vira one leg. So right leg is forward, right arm on the top, left arm on the bottom, cross, wrap out your shoulders, or come to eagle, all right, with your arms, elbows high, fingers high, bend the front leg. So stay here and breathe. Eagle arms, warrior one legs. Feel the back legs super strong and straight. Feel the front leg sailing forward, sliding forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then just release your hands. Let them just kind of relax. All right, and we're gonna just try to have the right foot maybe a little closer. So bring it even back and just try to imagine you're going to warrior three, but you're not going to. Okay, so just see if you push on the front, maybe your toes in the back, lift a little bit. So just try it. Maybe hold on to the wall and then step back. Awesome. Okay, instead of stepping back, just step forward. Just take a moment at the middle of your mat. And then we're gonna do the other leg back. Okay, so bend the leg, step back. Other leg is forward, left leg forward, right toes turn a little bit. So right toes turn, left leg is bending, back leg is straight, engage the glute. Remember your core, oof, hug it, okay? Straighten the back, pinky side, really pressing, bend the front leg. Left arm high, cross, and then cross at the elbows, eagle your arms, lift your elbows. As you lift up, sail forward. As you go forward, press the back leg. So really use the glute and the back leg to almost like dig with your back leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze here. Feel the strength of the arms and the sailing forward with your front leg, and feel the Y0Ga strengthener. Bending more, breathing more, lifting the arms a little higher if you have, and then release it, relax it. Relax your arms, shake your shoulders. Now, either you can do it from here or just slide the foot a little closer, step on it like super strong, and try maybe with the hands close to you on your hips, trying a little bit of balancing. So maybe just the tap of your foot behind and then lift to any variation of warrior three, anything at all. You can just have the leg bent a little bit and then step your feet. Coming up, back to standing, breathe here. All right, and then just soften up, shake it up, shake it up. Okay, last standing pose. Either walk to the center and open the feet wide. Okay, lift your chest, your hands behind your low back, elbows back. Lift your heart here. Heart is showing. Show your heart. And then from here, from this length, legs are really straight. Go slowly forward. Slowly forward. Bring your hands now behind your glutes. Slide the hands down behind your legs. All the way behind your legs. All the way to ankles. Hold it here. If this is uncomfortable, bring your hands on blocks at the center so you can have a little more stability. Otherwise, have the hands on the pinky or the side of your ankles, folding forward. Head is low. One more version of a wide-legged dog or prasarita paruttanasana. Take another moment here, upside down. Feeling the inner thighs, feeling the outer heels and the pinky, the strengthening of your inner thighs. Okay, take your hands under if they were like holding onto the pinkies under your face. Lift and lengthen 2 times. Just lift and lengthen. So nice straight back. Breathe here and then rebend, almost like you're getting a little bit more length as you fold again. And then one more. See, you can breathe and lengthen. The arms go straight. You rebend your elbows and then let your head be heavy. Hold the belly, hug the belly, hug the belly. Like send it back, back, up to the back. Send it to the back. Okay, lift up again. You're gonna walk to the front and take a cobra pose. So make your way there. You know where you're going. Go slow. Okay, walk to the front and step back. Bring your knees down and prepare for Cobra. So we're on the belly. You can take a moment to lengthen the legs, pointed toes, and activate your legs, activate your core here too. Activate the belly, activate your core. Hands come a little closer under your chest. Come on up, Cobra. Y0Ga SAt lift and lower. We're gonna stay a little bit low. Engage still your core, like really engaging your core, and just lift your hands just a little bit. Almost not using your hands. Engage your core and just have your elbows tucked into the rib cage, and just float your hands and feel the power of your belly here. Hands are floating in this variation of a cobra. And then just drop everything. Drop your chest, your face. Just bring your hands forward. Stack your hands, make a little pillow, or rest your forehead to one side, whatever you want. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let yourself melt here and feel your breath in your belly now against the mat. Letting you rest here is valuable. I'm going to come up and just do a variation of a camel. Very easy. Also like a heart opener. So come up in any way that you like. Come onto your knees, onto your shins. Bring your hands closer. Come on up to your knees. All you're going to do is just bring your hands like we did at the beginning. You can even massage your low back or pat it, just that area. And all you're going to do, pointing your fingers down if that feels comfortable, elbows like you're drawing against each other. And then imagine you're lifting here, right? You lift from your heart. Don't feel like you're doing a back bend. Just almost like, show me your heart. Show your heart up. Show your heart up. And then you get into a back bend without thinking. Hug your belly. Squeeze your glutes. Press your hands to the low back. Hips are forward. This is your camel. That's your camel right there. That's all you want. Now, if you want to lift your face, lift your chin, you get a little more, but just be careful. Squeeze your glutes, lift your rib cage, lift your heart, show your heart. And then slowly release. Okay, we're going to just come down. Oh, well, that's so like one of the easiest versions, but still you can feel a little bit of pulsing fast. So just take a moment. And let's open the legs a little bit. Going through everything here, but you know, not too much, but just open wide as it feels comfortable in your bodies. So it doesn't have to be like super wide. See why your sit bones are down. You can sit on a blanket, by the way, or a pillow. And just open. Toes are up, knees are looking up. Okay, toes are engaged, legs are engaged, sit bones pressing down. So I'm just going to go on one arm to one leg. Okay, you can just also have a block. You can put the elbow on a block with the arm up. If it's too far, you can also have it higher. And then arm opens and you do a little side bend here. You can just rest your hand a little bit on your leg. Open up. Inhale up. Come back to center. And then other side. A little bit on the leg, on a block. Elbow on the block if that feels better. Can be outside and open. Keep pressing the legs, keep activating the legs. Inhale up. Awesome. All right, so bend the legs. You can use your hands, kind of do a little shaking as you bring them forward, slowly here. Notice it's not a big thing here, it's a big diamond shape. And you're just gonna stay here and try to go a little forward. You can also do this variation, just my baby hands like draw under your legs, kind of go under your legs and maybe hold the hands around your toes, your feet. You can also put a block on your forehead. You can put a block on top of your feet and have your hands around your toes and just melt here in this forward fold relaxation moment. Okay, so we'll take about 3 breaths here. And after this one, we're gonna go on our backs. So just relax here, breathe here, not using your force, using patience and using time to fold, to notice that you're not doing anything except waiting for the body to open with time and breath, right? The breath, feel the breath on your low back. Feel you breathing, that each breath allows you to come a little closer. Just use your hands, use your core again. Come on up, inhale. All right, feet together. And we're gonna slowly make ourselves back, the best part, right? Go back on the floor. I'm just gonna dim the lights a little bit here. Go on the floor, go on your backs, feet close to your to your hips. Allow your head to be resting. You can put a blanket behind your head, and you can bring your hands to your belly or your chest or your heart. Allow yourself to take a few moments. It's quite okay to take moments to pause, to check, to feel. I'm just gonna hug my right leg. Okay, so bring it in, extend it, lengthen, bring it in, hug it in. Just very simple movements. Bend, right? Straighten and bend. Very good. Now from here, see if you can come into thread the needle or like a figure 4. And then I'm going to have you cross the leg completely, like cross the legs completely. See how that feels. Maybe you can hook the top toes behind. If not, just cross the legs, squeeze them together, lift your feet, your legs up for Garuda legs, right? So squeeze the legs together. I'm going to do Garuda arms. So right leg is on the top, right arm is going to be on the top. Do your arms in Garuda, do your legs in Garuda. See if you can bring your fingers to behind your head and tap your toe and then lift and squeeze. Let's do 2 more. So tap behind, finger tap behind, squeeze, use your core and tap behind and squeeze. That's it. Relax, okay? Open. And then just bring your foot down. You can maybe walk the hips a little bit to the, so it's my right leg over. Just walk the hips a little to the right. So you can slowly find the floor a little easier. And you can bring the left hand on that top leg. So if this is not happening, Uncross the leg and do a little twist, simple twist. Take a moment here, again, not forcing anything, just allow the stretch. Let you breathe here. Just on the floor. Head can turn towards the arm that is away from the legs that are turning left. And then we're going to slowly unwind, slowly, piece by piece. Come back to center. Uncross your legs, set yourself back in the middle of your mat. And then just bring your feet wide and the knees together. We're going to rest a little bit in this called constructive rest. Hands on the belly. Breathe a lot. So feel again a moment, a wonderful moment to be in your bodies. And notice where your head, your mind, your thoughts are. Without judgment, without criticism. That's what we are trying to usually get to a place where we become more adaptive and less reactionary with our bodies, with our stretch, with our minds, with our thoughts, kinder. Walk your feet closer. So instead of having them wide, walk them in. Right foot stays. You're going to just hug the left knee, extend it. You can use your hands or no hands. Just feel how the knee is bending and straightens. It can be flexed or pointing. Doesn't matter. Just open, open, close. Kind of feeling a little bit of the back of your leg. All right, eventually just bring the leg. I think I did nothing in between, so just bring the leg out. Figure 4, just for a breath. And then cross all the way, crossing. Maybe you even help your legs to cross. Okay, you can start bringing the legs high, floating the legs. You can also do it here, right? With the left arm is going to go over, crossing. A Garuda hands. You can stay here and lift and lower, or you can stay and hug, or do a little more dynamic lifting shoulders if you want, or keeping the shoulders down and just move your arms. Squeeze knees to elbows and lengthen, tap the toe, tap the fingers overhead, squeeze, and last one. Okay, relax the arms, undo the arms. You can open them like I'm doing, or you can bring them closer to your body, to your mat, and then walk your hips a little to the left. So you're going to push the foot, lift the hips just a tiny bit to the left, and then allow the legs to drop. So you can also undo the legs and just do a simple twist. Right arm over left thigh. You can put a block here. Left arm up, out, look over your left, breathe. The head can turn also, or you can keep the head where it wants it to be. Make sure you're comfortable as you also do the same thing. Try to not think too much. Allow your breath to just soften your stretch and your bodies. Allow it to soften onto the ground and take a stretch that feels good in your muscles, your bones, and the fascia. Also allowing the thoughts to be kind. Come to center. One more constructive rest. Feet wide, knees drop in, resting against each other. You can also do a little bit of a little diamond shape with your arms resting at the top. So making like a little pyramid here, a little diamond with your arms and fingers. And then walk your feet more so they're parallel to each other. I just want to enter another twist that is super wonderful for your low back. Um, that is, it's called the wind releasing pose. It's called a one-legged twist. So what you do is one leg is going to be long. Let's say the right leg is going to be long. Make it super long. And then the left foot is going to lift a little bit, and you're just going to simply allow, maybe with your hand, just simply allow it to go across, gently guiding it down. And the left arm can open up, or you can do a little cactus here, or you can keep the hand on the rib cage like we did before on the rib cage with the hand here, the right hand. If it doesn't reach, that's okay. You can do the other hand on the rib cage, or just simply open. This is a one-legged twist. You can also set up a block or two blocks or a pillow. Keep your shoulders down. All right, then see if you can come a little bit to the center, cross your legs, cross your ankles here. Just for a moment, squeeze your legs together, cross at the ankles, point your toes, reach your arms overhead, cross at the wrists. Release your arms and release your legs. Right leg stays. Hug the, no, left leg stays. Hug the right knee. And then allow this left hand to slowly, slowly start bringing slowly the hand, almost like slowly caressing it into the stretch. You can allow a nice block under your knee. You can lift your arm open. You can bring it on your rib cage like that. You can bring this hand on the rib cage, open up. You can also just have the hands go wherever they want. And just look away from their legs. Breathe your rib cage, breathe your armpit, breathe the stretch. And soften your jaw, your teeth, your gums. And slowly return, slowly. So instead of bringing all the way back, see if you can almost lengthen the leg and cross at the bottom, at the ankles, point your toes, and again, cross the wrists over your head. If this is not happy, just have your hands maybe on the top and cross and reach behind. Stretch fingers, arms, belly, toes. All right, bring your hands back and cross your feet. Just take a moment here again. Just feel the rib cage, feel the hip bones, little tunnel here under. Shoulders are relaxed. Press your feet. So you can either do a restorative bridge, which is something you can do, or if you have no blocks, just lift your hips for normal bridge. I'm just going to do a restorative bridge. You can put the block on the second. You can put the block on the lowest. You can put a pillow, a blanket over the block, and you can stay here. This could be a nice way to either continue for a couple of maybe 2 minutes here. The hands can be out to the belly, over, cactus, anything at all. So stay in this restorative bridge for a moment. Make sure the head is not, collapsing, that is in line at the center with the spine. And notice your breath here, right? Notice your belly relaxing and breathing. And let's slowly, if you want, you can stay here. I'm just going to lift gently one foot, the other, and lift my legs high. viparita karani. Having the legs floating up. You can have your hands up or just resting down, whatever you prefer. Roll your ankles. You cannot see them, but point and toes. Roll your ankles. Separate your feet a tiny bit. Just roll them. Just have the legs kind of relax. Face relaxed. Point and flex here. Little Charlie Chaplin or little duck toes, whatever you prefer. Toes, heels, turning the legs. Or do nothing. Valuable time here to take a little bit of moments to completely feel upside down in this version of shoulder stand, but not quite shoulder stand. Slowly bend the legs, tap one foot, and then find the other. Okay, so if you want, you can push your feet, lift your hips so you can allow the block to put the block away. Let's go to any version of the happy baby, any version. So floppy legs or energized legs with the toes flexed, or you can just kind of hang out here or make it more energized as you bring your knees to the armpits, to the shoulders. Your feet are flexed. You grab here, and you grab the knees or you grab behind. And this is your little moment for a happy baby. You can lengthen one leg, lengthen the other, lengthen both, or just stay in this wonderful, relaxing, also torso down, tail down, sacrum widen, knee opens, and you can, if you can hold with the strap, you can strap around both bottom of your feet and press the knees down as your arms are being pulled up. You press down. So it's a push and pull, push and pull. Breathe here. Otherwise, you can also just like kind of feel like you want to do just less effort shape. Okay, knees together. So I'm gonna do a little one more effort. I'm gonna do a forward bending from here. It's a really nice way to enter the Shavasana after the forward bending. So you can either cross at your ankles, get a momentum, and go forward and back until you sit, or you can do a more careful pose to roll onto your side. I'm just gonna do the rocking, rolling, coming up to sit. Lengthen your legs. You can put blocks here, right under your knees. Lift your arms long, lengthen here, lengthen, lengthen, and take your time to forward bend. Get long, engage the core here. Get long, 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 and then fold any amount. So again, this is going to be about 2 minutes here, folding forward. Not trying to bring your nose to touch, but allowing your hips to open and feel that the heart is coming to your thighs. Your legs are going to be bent, straighten, relax, eventually into the pose. And this is called the Paschimottanasana, or the west side, which is the back of your body stretch. And just take another 2 breaths here. Taking breaths as slow, as patient, as deep, as complete, as releasing tension as you can. Once you got a little bit more, you feel like you've been like 1 minute almost a minute and a half. Relax more. See if you can reach a little more, soften into it a little bit more. All right, from here, please slowly hug your belly, use your core. You can use your arms behind or use a little bit of core again. You can also bend your legs and find your way onto the mat. Give yourself a hug again and soften and massage here your low back. Just really massage. You can have your knees together or you can open and massage, or you can have your knees together and massage. You can also circle knees in and out and massage. You can also circle both ways. These are really fun, really effective, really self massage, low back, and just go side to side. Right, so we're going to release onto the earth, onto the mat, lengthen the legs, lengthen, and we're going to do a little bit of piece by piece squeezing, creating tension and relaxation piece by piece. Okay, so you're going to do the toes, squeeze your toes like you're going to make fists with your toes, squeeze them tight, and then relax the legs and the feet and the toes. And then squeeze your glutes, almost like tighten the core, tighten the belly, squeeze your glutes, tight, tight, tight. Relax the legs, relax the glutes, relax the legs and the feet. Now squeeze the belly, hugging the belly in, hug, hug, hug. Squeeze like the belly comes back. Hug it in and relax the legs, the belly, the thighs, and the feet. Make fists with your hands, tighten the fists, maybe lift your arms, and maybe really make your arms super tight and strong, like you're really use your own musculature to tighten. And relax the arms and the fingers, and then squeeze your shoulders up. Bring the shoulders to your ears. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, make a face, tighten everything. The face in the hands, the face on the toes, the sphincters on your anus, perineum, and belly, and glutes, and face, and eyes, and lips, and tongue, and everything tight, 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 and squeeze. Make yourself weird and comfortable. And then you're going to loosen up your face, your eyebrows, your arms, heavy. Relax legs, toes, glutes, belly, shoulders, and just let yourself be super relaxed as you breathe in through the nose. Exhale with a big sigh. Just breathe through the nose. Big sigh. Long breath out. One more. Breathe in. Exhale long. Close your mouth. Normalize your breath. Eyes soft. Eyebrows. Temples. Forehead. Cheeks and throat. Jaw and neck. When the face softens, the eyes softens. Everything in your body starts following. Shoulders relax, belly relax, hips relax. Toes are really turning out. Arms are away from the body, palms are up. Feel that you're not turning one head to one side. Just have the head at the center. You can place a little blanket behind your neck, a little towel if you like. And this is the experiment of Shavasana. Every time we come to the floor, we feel different thoughts. We never think the same thing. Just allow yourself to be in that stage in that mode that is just the nothingness, the releasing, the undoing. And come to this moment of quiet. As you let go, I will bring you back in about 3 minutes. I'm going to try to slowly bring you back. As I say, sometimes I leave you to take your Shavasana and take as much time as you need to. You can just pause the video. If you would like to come out gently, just start breathing a little deeper, deepen your breath, allow your breath to energize you in tiny movements, patient movements, gentle, loving movements, and whatever place in your fingers or toes, turning your head a little side to side as you keep breathing, waking up the body, coming back gently. You sometimes like to stretch behind you, maybe one arm overhead, maybe the other, like you're lazy, reaching behind you. Otherwise, just give yourself a little hug with your knees and roll to one side gently. And if you still feel like you want to change your mind and you want to remain with your blankets and your pillows and this Shavasana state that is so wonderful for the peace and quiet This is resting. Sometimes those 2, 3 minutes are so much more powerful than a whole night trying to get a deep sleep. So eventually find your way to sit, which we didn't even get to. And just take a moment here, your spine and your hands on your legs. If you can sit cross-legged, if you want to have the legs forward, just have your shoulders back, have your face soft again, crown to the sky. Allow yourself a moment of wonderfully feeling yourself. Not doesn't matter physically, just how you feel as a whole being that is spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, how you feel overall, connecting with your breath, connecting with each other, and feeling whatever the yoga makes you acknowledge, feel, and be thankful for that awareness. Hands to the heart. We know respect, right? And saying hello, saying goodbye, saying thank you. And the spirit and the light in me salutes the spirit and the light in every one of you, sending thoughts of peace to the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti for these moments in the world and troubled world. Namaste. Peace.
Namaste.
And thank you guys for showing up. Have a nice Saturday, a nice weekend. So I think I have next Saturday. Let me just pause. I can't find my arrow. Here it is.